Hello YouTube, Garage Boys here. Today we're going to work on a 2006 Hyundai Sonata, and I'm going to show you how to remove the door panel on the driver's side. The issue that I'm having is that the key, for some reason, is not locking or unlocking. It's kind of loose. So I'm assuming there's something loose or broken inside, but regardless, I'm going to show you how to remove the door panel for whatever reasons. You may want to fix your window or my same issue, but I doubt it. So to start off, let me just grab my tools and I'll show you what you're gonna need. Hey guys, so before we start, make sure you crack your window about this much, which is about, I don't know, four fingers. Make sure you crack it, make sure it's that much low. This message is basically from the future, so just trust me. Lower the window about four fingers, and I'll show you why in the future. Okay, just keep watching. To remove the door panel, it's actually a simple process. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver. And that's dirty, but that's a Phillips right there. So you're gonna remove that with your Phillips screwdriver, and then you're gonna come down here, and I'm gonna show you two more. It's gonna be this one right here, that's a Phillips, and then that one right there. So that's two at the bottom and one in there. And then afterwards, you're gonna need something pointy, maybe like a flathead, a skinny flathead, or a pocket knife. I'm using this. But whatever you have pointy, and you're gonna come in here and remove this square by just coming in the corner right there. Let me see if I can record and do it at the same time. And then push in and then just like that. Take it out. There's another Phillips right there. And then when you come here to the right, there's these little circles. You're gonna come in here with whatever you're using, your pocket knife or whatever, and just like that. It's gonna come off, and then that's another Phillips right there. So there's one right there, that's two. This one right here is three, and then when you come on this side, there's one right here as well. So that's four. So those are the four that are covered, and then there will be 5, 6, 7. Remove those, and then I'll show you what you have to do next. So I remove all the screws on the car, the ones that I mentioned before. And then here, once you remove that, I'm just gonna kind of open the door and pop this out. This has, I'm gonna need both of my hands, but it has one clip right here in the middle. So just keep that in mind. When you kind of get this, you can get it from this side, and then just kind of pull. There you go. It's easier with two hands, but that's the little clip that goes in there. So just pop it out, comes straight out, and then you're gonna come and you're gonna get a flathead, regular flathead, and you're gonna put it in here at the bottom, anywhere you want, but preferably here in the corner. Let me see, yeah, anywhere you want, but preferably here. Just go all the way in, and then you're gonna pull towards you, and you're gonna hear all the clips pop. So yeah, just pop that one right there, and then once you get a little bit, you can put your hand in and start popping them just like that. And then there should be, it's usually 3 in the bottom, and then 2 on the side, and then 2 on the other side. After you pop all of them out, you can lift the door up. I'm gonna let you know if you have to remove this triangle or not. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I don't think we have to. So I'm just gonna pop all those out the way I show you. Just pull, and then just lift the door up. So you're gonna grab the door, pull towards you, and lift it up. Let me do that and see if I find any other issues. And yes, you do have to remove this triangle. So it's very simple. Just get your flathead, place it in between. It's hard with one hand, but just place it in between just like this, and then pull, push it, and then that's right there. I just popped it. And there's 2 clips. There's one right here, and then there's one in the bottom right here. So you can use the flathead again, or just use your hands, and then there we go. Okay, so that's the second clip on that side, which is just those little 2 hooks, and that's it. Now that I have the door loose, I can bring it and then just push it up just like this. There's gonna be a lot of wires attached to the door, power doors, the lights and stuff like that, power locks. But that's it. So that's that. That's the door panel. Now, if you need to continue, you can keep watching. If not, you can subscribe and like the video. I'm gonna continue into taking off this panel for the door. So stay tuned. Here we go. If you want to remove the panel, all of it, just unplug all the cables. They're usually just push and pull. And there's really no way I can show you. Maybe with this one, but it's usually just push and pull, just like that. Push and pull, and all of them work the same way. So just push and pull. See? Just push. You just have to find the little thing that you have to push. So just do that, and then push right here. So do that, and then boom, voila, your door's out. We can put it on the side. And now let me move on to this. So, okay guys, so now for this part, what you're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and use our Phillips. And let me zoom here, focus. And we're gonna remove this so we can remove the door handle. And once we remove that bolt right there, this whole thing is gonna slide to the left and it'll be loose. So we're gonna do that, slide it to the left once you take that bolt off. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug this here in the corner. So we're going to unplug this plug and this one. And also with a flathead, you're gonna just take these clips off the door. There's one right there and then with one right here. So it's this one and this one. Yeah, you can use a flathead for that. There's no rocket science or anything. Just put it in and push. And then we're gonna move on to the door, which is 8 size 10 bolts. I'm gonna show you those in just a minute. Just do this and this part, and we'll go from there. So just like I said before, once you remove this, just slide it to the left. This one, just slide it to the left, comes right out. This plug's right here. The one holding the triangle, it's a bit tricky because the button is in the middle of it and you can't see it because it's covered by a little plastic, by this little protector, and then you have to kind of just squeeze it in the middle. You can't really see it, but you feel it. And then the other one was a regular one, push and pull. This one right here, push and pull. Unclip those two things, and now it's loose. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. These are size 10, and there's gonna be 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're gonna remove those 8 size 10. Use a size 10 socket. I have my setup right here. Remove those, and this whole door panel is gonna come out. I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna show you if you need to do anything else. I think that'll be it, but let me just make sure. Okay guys, so a lot has happened since the last time you saw me. And I'm not talking about time travel or nothing like that. Well, I did send a message to the past, so but you probably received it already. But okay, so you can't really take out the door panel. Why? Because it's attached to the window rail. The only way to take it off is to detach the rail. How do you detach the rail? You have to open your window, lower your window about 4 fingers. So lower it 4 fingers, and then you have visual of the bolt. It's a size 10, and there's 2 bolts right there. Right there, you just pop this out. Just pop this out, and it's pretty easy. This is just a little cover. Just a little cover. You pop it out. Lower 4 fingers. So make sure everything is connected. But I did send you that message in the past, so you should have received it. My issue was that my window wasn't working. So I tried, because it's very common with these cars. I tried manually tempering with the buttons and all that. It didn't work. It was a big mess and a lot of bolts after. So don't even try that. It's pointless unless you're gonna replace it if your window is not working. So what I did is I came in here and I took off the motor, and now I manually did it very easy. This motor, which goes right here, has three bolts. Has 1, 2, 3. They're this ones right here. They are as you can see, 1 big one and 2 medium ones. The big one goes on the over there on the side. And what I use for them, because they are not a regular star, I use I believe this is called a TORX, I think. but it's a size T20. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. It's a T20. It's basically this. I removed that. Once I removed that, as you can see, it just came off very easily like this. When it came off, then I just came in here with my hand and turn. See, if you turn to the right, it goes down. If you turn to the left, but well, now I need to pull it with one hand and turn left, you can bring it back up. So when you turn left, goes back up, right goes down. Just make sure you align those bolts right there, and then take them off. So I'm going to take those off, and then the door panel should come off. I'll show you if there's anything else, but let me do that, and I'll give you a walkthrough anyways. So just wait. Okay guys, so you don't really have to remove those bolts right there. You can just loosen them up, that one and that one, and then you can push the window back up, and then you have to hold it with something, because if it falls, it will break. So now that you did that, the door panel is still not ready. You're gonna have to come here on the side and use a T30, which is this right here, and remove these 3 bolts right here. So let's do that, and I'll be right back. So remove those 3. Remember that you have to hold the window up somehow. I use this towel to make some pressure, but make sure you put something that will hold the window up. That way it won't fall, because if it falls, it'll break. So let me take those 3 screws on the side and show you what's next. So took those 3 off, and the whole door panel came out already. You can just slide it to the right and kind of take it out of place and wiggle, and it comes out. There's a big piece in there, a big piece for the keys and all that, the key mechanism and all that. So you probably won't be able to take it all off on the floor and all that stuff. But whatever you want to fix at this point, you can fix it. My issue, I already fixed it, which was the key not opening. What I did is I took off this cover right here. It was really easy. I just hold this like this and then pop it to the left and then bring it out. And once you do that, I took off this cover. It's a little plastic rubber, which is, let me just show you. It's this one right here. It's plastic rubber. You take it off, and then inside there's a size 8 bolt, a size 8, which is this one right here. I took it off, make sure it doesn't fall inside. I took it off, and then this whole cylinder came out. Took out the cylinder out, and then since this was loose, I kind of played with it and make sure I got it in the right spot. Let me see if I can show you. See that stick in there? That vertical stick right there, it goes into a little hole that when you turn the key, it turns. Well, I put it back in place because I guess it was just not in place. And now, as you can see, it locks and unlocks the door, which is the issue that I was having. So just, if that was your issue, because actually I fixed this, you can see my other videos, I fixed this on a Hyundai Elantra. Almost the same mechanism, but not the same bolts and all stuff, but almost the same. And I fixed this on the Hyundai Elantra. So on the Hyundai Elantra. So I'm assuming there's their issue. I'm assuming the Sonata and the Elantra, they all have that issue. The Elantra that I fixed it on was a 2010, and you can check my videos, and it was in there. It's in there. So this is a common issue with them. But I guess at one point, you don't really have to do everything, except start from here first, kind of look in there and see what's going on. But if you're going to replace the cylinder, that's what you have to do. Remove that bolt, remove this little plastic cover, and then just come straight out. No science to it. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it helped. I did a lot of things, but I hope it helped. If it did help, please subscribe. You can give us a like, leave a comment. But thank you very much for watching. Take care.